I'm happy to introduce Z. At least that's what I call her. She is the top female Akashx trainer and one of the top 5 overall trainers. She has an 80% plus success rating in her trades. She has trained over 5,000 people on binary options. So for those of you who are looking to learn and earn using binary options, Z is your instructor. That's who you're looking for. Z, welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you here?
Maybe you can give her a few minutes.
Okay.
So basically, Jane, what do you think? Let me pick your mind today.
Well, what I was going to say is, in the meantime, we had such a fantastic presentation with a young lady who is Kenyan, who came to give us her testimony about working with Z and what her experience has been. And you know, what she said to those of us who have been attending these trainings and really had no clue what was going on. Okay, let me speak for myself. I had no idea what was going on. Even when I looked on the screen, I didn't know what Z was talking about. I saw her trading and I was like, okay, so that's what a trade looks like. Okay, so, but I really didn't get it until this young lady came to talk about her experience working with Z. And oh my goodness gracious me, what a lovely surprise that was. It was just so mind-blowing when she talked about how she started. She actually didn't start with a lot of money. So, you know, when you're talking about trading, you think that you have to start with many, many dollars. So already you're intimidated by that. And of course, not to mention the monthly subscription. But she started talking about, she just started with $100. And then she started to trade. She made her errors, but the errors, like I said earlier, you know, for people who make decisions, they learn from their errors and they move on. And so she moved on from her mistakes. And on that particular day when she was talking, she had made quite a bit of money. And then I hear there's an update to where she's actually, I think, making at least, let me say at least $100 every single day. And that is fantastic money. So I am so looking forward to when we're all able, those of us who want to do Akashx, when we're all able to work closely with Z and also make this one of our multiple streams of income. Stephen?
Yes, I love what Z has done to this lady, because she simply mentored her through crypto and forex, and I mean the digital currency world. And it's not been easy, and especially for Africa, because I think what we have seen is very many companies who come in, try and do a bit of business. When they feel they have it enough, pack up and simply disappear, without lack of actually understanding how much damage they actually do on the ground. But I do believe what we're actually getting from the company that's My Daily Choice, when it comes to Akashx, is on another level. So I do want to believe that maybe we have a bit of a small delay, still not 10 yet. And maybe I'll open the channel just to get a few feedbacks. Maybe Sue, you have something?
Yeah, sure. Stephen, I think the Akashx is good. And, you know, Jane spoke about multiple streams of income, which we are always encouraged to get. And the beauty about MDC is that you've got so many products to choose from. You could have people who like the fuel product and some who like the Forex education. And you know, the good thing about Akashx is it's an education. So you're acquiring a skill, and therefore that skill will always be with you, you know. So I think there's so much, there's so many different products, and one can just plug in and find what they love and work with it, and you could choose 2, 3 products, all of them, just learn them, understand, and read more, read widely, get to know the products. MDC uploads so many videos. There are the product funnels. There's so much in the back office, and just get to know, really spend time. I think that's what I'd want to say. Whatever area it is, really just spend time, plug in, listen to the calls. If you can't be live, like on the call, the day of the call or that time, then just come in later. The recorded calls are always up, if you go to the dalefranklin.net website, if you go to your back office, the monthly webinars, there's so much information. So we cannot really say that we don't have information over here. We just need to look for it. It's out there, and yeah, so let's just plug in. Akashx is, and then I know that every market, in some markets, there are products, that you can work with, some that you can't. So focus on the ones that are there. There are super products that are available in every country. See what is available to you, in your country, and work with it, yeah.
Not to interrupt, this is Jody, and Z has entered the Zoom call.
Okay. So Jane, we do a reintroduction, if you don't mind. Welcome, Z.
So welcome, Z. So let me tell you again about Z. We are so happy to have her here. She's teaching us the most incredible things. Now, she is the top female Akashx trainer and one of the top 5 overall trainers. She has an 80% plus success rating in her trades. And we have somebody who can confirm that, absolutely. And she has trained over 5,000 people on binary options. So thank you, Z, for coming to join us. And karibu sana, it's all yours.
Hey, Jane, thank you for the introduction. Can you guys see me? I think it's a little dark. Hold on one second. All righty. All right. If you guys can see me, drop a 7 in the chat. Let me know if you guys can see me. I'm super excited to be here. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you, Sue. I know you were giving them everything that there is to more about MDC. I'm super excited about MDC, what we have rolling out for this month alone. And I just want to welcome you all again. So I'm the Akashx version, right? I'm here to speak about Akashx and the beautiful things that is of Akashx. With that, right, we have been speaking, if you're new here, drop a 1 in the chat. I just want to see who is new. Because it's something I always go over a lot of different things, but I would love to see who is new here. Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So I'm about to share my screen really quickly. And all right, let's get it. Okay, so here at Akashx, right, and I got the chat up. So welcome to Akashx. My name is Asia. I'm 30 years old. I've been trading for going on 4 years now, and I'm an educator. Like they said, I am the first Black female binary educator. I think I'm actually the only one in that regards, but I'm also one of the first Black top 5, right, educators here in Akashx, starting since February. So those accolades come to be fruition. We have some testimonies from some of my students. They have been sending them in, but I'm here to just tell you a little bit about Akashx and why it is important, right? And something that could be beneficial to you on having, right? So welcome. And it's always a disclaimer that I always put in the beginning with Akashx and trading, right? The past performance is not indicative to future results, right? But we use the past performance to show you, right, what could be your future. And so what is Akashx? Right? It's an educational platform that provides cutting edge tools that you can master, right, in the digital world. So who here has been dealing with cryptocurrency? If you have been doing anything in the cryptocurrency world, if you go to Kenya and you need to exchange your money, if you're going to London, you need to have exchange. And so this allows you, right, the educational platform to know how to navigate it from a digital aspect and not just the physical, right? And so there's three things that make up the trading industry. You have the Forex market, the crypto market, and the stock market. And here in Akashx, we work with the Forex market and the crypto market. And as you can see, the foreign exchange market, right, that's what Forex stands for, has a 5.3 trillion daily volume. That is how much is pushing out, right? $5.3 trillion. That means everybody on this call, right? And I think we have about, so that's 11 people, right? And we each gave each other 10 million. I get 10 million, Jody, Sue, Stephen, Jane, all get $10 million. It still does not put a dent into the market. So there's a lot of room for everyone to grow, right? You have the stock market, right? It's worth $95 trillion, and $850 billion market cap on the crypto market. So there's a lot of room, right, for you to grow. So as you can see, this is just growth of the trading market. Like hundreds of companies are flooding in the market and the industry, right? But let's talk more about the academy. So with our academy, right, you have the beginner, the advanced, the expert, the guide, and the guide, right? And so you have to think about it like this. You can be new and still learn. You can be advanced and still learn, or you can be an expert and still learn, right? Something about the beautifulness about trading is that you're forever learning and forever growing. And so no matter where you are, if you know nothing about nothing, no words that I'm speaking, if it does not make sense, that's okay, because we have everything for you right here in the academy. Over 250 plus training videos available to you in multiple languages as well, right? So we have a direct, around about right now, 15 plus educators. I would say it's more around like 25 educators. So we didn't add it. So that's the plus. And that we specialize in different things, right? Forex, crypto, commodities, and indices, right? And then we have like a binary option. So here you can see one of our educators right here, some of our educators in the academy. And then we have live sessions. Live sessions is where you really get to learn and earn at the same time. So meaning while I am trading live, right? And that's my own money that I'm trading live, you have the opportunity to be able to copy what I am doing as an expert and grow your account, right? So that's something that I call a learn and earn situation. And it has been a beautiful thing. I like to call it the adult Simon Says, right? It's a game that kids always played, and it says Simon Says do this, and so you do that. And it's the same way in our live education as well. So we are Simon, and we tell you why we're getting into the market when we do, what we're doing while we're in the market, and how we're going to continue to grow from it. And if you miss a session, right, let's say it's due to work or an event, it's okay because we have the replays for you as well, right? And this has been updated, right? This has definitely been updated, and I can show you the live version, but this is something of what a schedule would look like. You would be able to look, right, and click a button and really see what is going on, right? And then we also have it in Spanish. And then we have something called trade alerts. So think of it like, I call it moneycations, right? Instead of a notification, you get a money notification. And with that money notification is literally a trade alert telling you what you should do, allowing you to be able to come into the market, right, on the go. So another version of Simon, but through a text message. I don't know about you guys, but if I can make money in a text message, I'm going to take that text message every time. Because that text message is an opportunity growth for me. And that is something that we do send out as well. And then also something that you guys can learn is that we all have scanners. We have these scanners that come out every single time. So you can use our proprietary scanners that goes in, use a specific algorithm and allows you to read the market and just click a button, right? And then we have our market research. So everything that's already done for you. So think of an academy that literally gives you your 3-course meal, right? That gives you the beginning, your appetizer, that's just understanding what's going on. That gives you the main meal, and that's your lives and your trade alerts, right? And then your dessert. And that's your like market research to understand what's going on. So you literally have a full 3-course meal when you come into this academy, to where all you have to do is continue to eat. There was a student that came on to this call that I'm doing with you guys today. A testimonial, I think a month or so back, and they asked what she does, and her answer was, I eat money, right? It was, I eat money. It was meaning that all she did, right, was come in and utilize the platform to where now she's making over 30,000 Kenyan shillings a day, daily at this point, and traveling as we speak. I think right now she's in South Africa. She travels a lot. That's all I know, is that she travels a lot. She makes her money and she travels, and she travels and she makes her money and travels. So I love it for her. And if you was to ask, right, if she knew anything about the market before she started making 30,000 Kenyan shillings a day, she would have told you no. And it was because of the fact that she was able to utilize this platform and regurgitate what was going on in it and still do something for herself. And so you have all your resources and your tools, and you have a community chat, right? So at no point you can feel like you're alone. You're able to chat with educators as well as like-minded traders, right? And other Akashx members. So you're really never alone, because you can go into your community chat and really talk to one another, right? So if one has a question, there is always going to be somebody to answer it. And so essentially you get all of this, right? So this is actually now called the Elite Pack. I know it's called the Pro Pack, but you can get all of this for $199 a month. So think of all that you get for only $199. So you actually get more for this for $199. So I'll stop sharing, right, really quickly, because I'm going to show you the live academy, right, from that presentation, just so that you guys can see truly what is going on, right? So here's a Akashx slot, right, for the $199 that you guys would get. Here is it live. You have your trading scanners that, like we were saying, right? And that's here. You have your scanners right here. I don't know if you saw in the corner a pop-up, but this scanner told you in the market that it wanted to sell, right? And literally it's telling you with a red arrow what is happening, and the market is doing exactly that. And it's giving you a score of what you want. And we have trainings on how to utilize this thing, right? So a do it for you scanner as well that you can learn. Like I was saying, is your trade alerts. So your moneycation, so you can see here, a trade was sent out, right? A trade was sent out, and people were able to secure profits right here, secure profits. And that's what they mean. When they say TP, it means take profit. So they were able to take some profits at any which and way. You also have like your binary where you can see cleared here, right? Some in Spanish for the people, and that's your moneycation. This is your live schedule, and like I said, it was a little different at that other one, but here it is now. As you can see, here I am. I go live at the same time every day, and it would be 12 o'clock Eastern my time, so that would be around 7 o'clock in Kenya. And then I don't know where else anybody else would be, but I know that would be 7 o'clock. Tuesday through Friday, you can find me right here. And then, right, we have our session replays. So if you did not make my session, you have the ability to have a replay to play my recordings, so that you can learn and see what is going on, right? And then also, like I said, here you have the academy. You get a lot for the $199, right? This is the community chat where people are able to come in, right? Always great educational sessions. If you want to learn binary, to tune in, right? This is what was said, right? So you have some happy Friday, have a great day. You have people that are, I'm up over $3,000 in 3 months because I tuned in, right? I tune in every day and I pay attention. He's 51. This guy is 51 years old. He's 51 years old, and he's made $1,000 every month, right? $1,000 every month. And he sent the picture. He sent the picture saying he's relaxing on the beach. I mean, in the pool, right? Relaxing in a pool. So as you can see, our education here is bar none. It's a way for people to come and learn and earn and really have fun. And we have a true community here. And you can literally have every single resource that you want available. And then when you come in, you're able to have a video on how to get started, how to navigate the platform, and you would not be lost. And I want to open it up to any questions.
Hi, Z.
Hey, how you doing?
Very well, Mom. I have a question, and I think it's a challenge actually to you, because I have a group of guys who do a lot of crypto on this end. And what they were asking is that they would like to have a quick fire with you in terms of getting to know how this system works, where the value is, because when we sit down to actually look at, we have no education, simply, if you ask me. And I think it's a question that I think last time I also asked. They need to have a quick fire on exactly what is it that they're going to earn, or what are they going to actually get from the value that Akashx is going to give them.
Right. So I can say, like, everybody's not created equal. So the value that you get, everybody sees the value different, right? Like, I can have a gold watch and you can have a gold watch, but your gold watch might mean something a little bit more to you, right? And that value that you get in the ways that you take care of it may be different. Why? It has a little bit more sentimental value to you. My gold watch, to me, I can say like, oh, I don't care about it. And the reason why I say it like that is that not everybody, it's not a cookie cutter. Like, it's not one size fit all. Like, it's not the same, right? It's not like this bottle and this is what they're going to get. It might be, you get this much value, you get this much value, right? Or you get this, like, you get this much value, or you get this much value. I don't know why I have all this stuff on my desk, but it is what it is, right? And it's just great representation. I can bring on another crypto educator, because you're saying that they're crypto guys and my expertise is in binary. I do love crypto and I do see the value. As you can see, that was when I showed you guys, that was a man who made $3,000 with plugging into a crypto educator. $3,000, like I said, may vary state, country, continent, right? $3,000 to somebody in America, maybe $3,000 somebody different in Africa, in Kenya, or in, Nigeria, or it may be $3,000 different if I go to London. I definitely know that my $3,000 American is not the same as if I was to go to London and give them $3,000 worth of American money. That would actually be less, I believe. So I can bring on a crypto educator next week, and you guys can tap root and ask him questions about the crypto side of things. But Akashx value alone, right, is that we have experts in each different field, so that way when they learn, they get a community. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. And I mean, I'm also learning, so you'll also forgive me if I misquote.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Yeah, but basically what I'm looking at is, as you have said, everybody has their value. And the guys who have been doing it for the last 10, 15 years. The guys who have been doing it for the last 2 years, and they're actually extremely very successful. Now, a very common question that will be asked across is, okay, how good is your training? Will it help me make money? Because I think that's the bottom line. And I think that's where we must be very careful on exactly what we actually answer back to them, because yes, if you join Akashx, then there's value that will come across to you. Now, where are you starting from? Are you a novice? Are you somebody who's actually done it before? Again, there's a degree of knowledge that you're plugging in with. Half of it, is it true or is it myth? You have to understand exactly what you're talking about. So that's why I said, look, I would want us to have maybe a session, and I'll request for a very special session for a quick fire kind of thing, where you answer the guys their questions from this end. We'll organize a group and we see if we can actually get them to understand where we are coming from and how we are doing this. Is that well with you, Z?
I want to make sure I just answer it just a little bit more, because what I get what you're saying with guys are just not understanding. A free demonstration can be done. I have done free demonstrations before. You are asking about crypto. So like I said, I will ask another crypto expert to come on. But also, like I said, everybody sees value differently. I don't know if people will come on and retain the information of how good I am to somebody. Because if you ask one person, I'm the second, like I'm the eighth wonder of the world, right? Because they see my value as amazing, and they take what I do. Somebody else may see my value and never understand what I say, right? They may say I talk too much, or my music is too loud, and they can never understand me. So then in their eyes, my value decreases, right? So I'm not saying that, like, I know my worth, right? I'm the education is good. I'm top 5 for a reason. People are successful for a reason. A lot of people don't have jobs for a reason. And some people do have jobs. I'm a 5-figure and 6-figure earner. I can say all of that, right? But to anybody who comes on, it's what they learn, and we have options for them. I like to say that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm somebody's favorite flavor, right?
Fantastic.
And the same with the crypto educators. We have crypto experts, and we like to keep people in their lanes so that they can provide the highest value. So the skepticism that someone has, honestly, they would just have to come on to a call so that we can answer said questions, right? If they don't come on, I can't speak to what they have. I can only speak to generic questions.
Okay. Okay. Well understood. Sue, do you have a question, please? Susan? Jane?
No, I don't have any questions at all. I'm just looking forward to when I'm able to jump in and work with Z. That's pretty much it. I don't have any questions at the moment.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Jane.
Okay.
Thanks, Z.
Madam Sess? Milka? One more time, Susan? Okay. So Z, I have, as I've said, I have a session with you, which I will share with you one-on-one and tell you the group that I've actually met, and I'll make a request to Dale Franklin to see if we can actually have a session with you in terms of the binary options, as you had said before. And I think these are guys who will be very interested, very young. We're looking at guys who are between the ages of 18 to 24. And I mean, they're running Nairobi when it comes to the digital market. But again, just like the way you must sync, you must be on the same page, you must be on the same wavelength. I think that is something that they'll actually choose, and they'll tell me if they love it or what are we actually looking at. Z?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Understandable. I look forward to everything in the future for sure.
Yes.
And if we have no more questions, I think that's all I have to offer today. And I will see everybody next Monday.
Not a problem. Jane, I think you'll have closing remarks.
I just want to thank everybody who has spent their most valued asset with us, your time and your attention. Thank you so very much.
I think there's somebody who has a question. Let's.
Seth.
Yeah, Madam Sess.
Oh, hi everybody. I just wanted to say that I've enjoyed this training so much. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Z. And thank you, Stephen, for hanging in there. Thank you so much, everybody.
We have to hang in there. Jane, give us our closing remarks.
Thank you. Thank you, Sess. And thank you for spending your time with us. Thank you, Jody, always for being in the background and giving us all the support. We really appreciate you. We celebrate you. Thank you, Sue, always a brilliant presentation. Of course, Z, thank you once again for introducing a whole new world to us. And for all those who are here still with us, thank you for being with us. Stephen, thank you. We couldn't do this without you. We couldn't do this without you all. So until next week, hope we'll see you again. Thanks, and have a great week.
You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.